Hey everybody, welcome to my 8th devlog for Brothers Apart here. And we're going to go over what I went through this week. So, it really, I say it every week, I really didn't do a whole heck of a lot, I feel. But, so working on story progression, I've got debug mode on, so you can see that I've got my sword, my bow, my fishing rod, but you can see here is the sword that you will get when you start the game, and this might not be the final spot for it, but it works for now. So I made a little animation with some logic in there to zoom in the camera, so that was all new stuff. Before now I didn't have the camera zooming, so you got your hand and you interact. You pick up your sword. You found your sword. Select the sword. Let's restart this with sound. Because it's not the same. I've added, sounds for just about everything here. Sounds, got some music. So let's try this again. We're gonna go down here, pick up our sword. There you go, you found your sword. Select the sword in your item bar using 3 on your keyboard. And that will be also dependent on whether you got your controller or your keyboard. You can also use A and D to cycle through your equipment. Now I'm cycling through my equipment here, but that was the first thing, and that was a little, a little logic mess, but we got the camera functioning, we got the sword picking up, and there's still a little glitch in there. If I pick it up and I move the wrong way, it freezes the game or pauses it or whatever. And what I also did was create a death animation for the character. So I'm gonna tell the Wolfie to get the heck out of Dodge. This week I think I'll probably make the wolf have some traits, so he can be passive, he can stay, or he can be aggressive. I think I'll do that this week. So tab, I'm gonna go over and fight these things, and they're gonna ravage me. But I'll show you the death animation. Ow, 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 ow. So that's the death animation. And here's the game over screen. Very dark. So if you've played my other game, Brother, you probably saw a game over screen similar to this. So I liked it. It's kind of like a in your face, like, good try, but you're not good enough. So it starts back over. So those were the 2 biggest things I did. I've also added a new character named Malek. Let's see if I can go get him. I don't remember if I added him to the town. Oh, yeah, so I can't remember if I put him in town yet. Let's just gonna slip through here. No, he didn't. So he's gonna be over here chopping wood. And I think he's gonna be that character where you can go to and he'll tell you, what's going on. Just a nice gentleman chopping wood throughout the day, and then he'll go in his house. I don't think I'm going to make this house interactive, but when you see him outside, you'll be able to talk to him, and maybe I'll get him going over to the inn for lunch or something. I don't know. But that was really the 2 biggest things I did. And let's slip back through here, and let's shoot a bird for fun. The other thing I did was I did a game jam from Friday to today. So I'm going to take you over to that page, and I'll see you there. Okay, so this is my Gamejam game, and I hope that this music isn't too overpowering. So a Gamejam is basically, they give you 48 hours to make a game from scratch, and it's got a theme, and they announce the theme the minute the contest starts. So it was, I want to say it was 9 o'clock Friday, or 8 o'clock p.m. for me, Friday, and the theme was Two Sides, I think. And so you have to make a game based on two sides, and you've got 48 hours to do all the art, all the music, sound, coding. So I'll just show you here. So my game was, it's, I don't know, it's like an arcade game. So normal, hard, easy. My controls, oh, listen to that. Can't select a controller because I don't have it plugged in, but it was controller ready. So this is the game. Just float around and you try to make the whole screen your own color. You get your refills over here. Oh, and I got the super shot power up. But this was essentially the whole game. My kids loved it. They like to fight each other in it, and my 3-year-old, he was also pretty good at it, but he wanted to win. So if you didn't let him win, it was a bit of a fight. So let's see if I can win here. Boom! I win. So that's the idea of a Gamejam anyway. Create a whole game from scratch. And you've got 48 hours, so it kind of puts you under the knife. So I'm going to skip back out of here and show you some of the code. So if you are starting out development and you've kind of got, a little bit of coding under your belt, I'd say jump into any Gamejam you can get your fingers on, because they're fun if you have the time. I mean, we've all got our lives going on, right? Most of them are usually based on the weekends, but so this was, my own game here. Scripts, and I've got all sorts of art. You got to draw all the art, yourself, and it kind of gives you the reality of finishing a game. And that's not something you always do when you're just programming by yourself. You start an idea and you never come to finish it and publish it. Where with a Gamejam, that's what you have to do. So if you're not going to finish the game, you might as well not even start. So with this one, the theme I thought kind of sucked. I started it, and 12 hours in, it was basically Pong. So I restarted it in the morning on Saturday morning, and I worked through the day, and then I finished it up Sunday, and it is what it is, but I thought it was fun. But we'll just put that one under my belt here. And if you visit, I'll link it in the description, you can visit my GM48 page, and I've got 7 games on that one so far, just for the GM48. There are tons of Gamejams, but my favorite's probably the Ludum Dare, and that one is like an international, I think 4,000 entries usually each quarter, because they're quarterly. But yeah, so that's the Gamejam. So that was my week in development for Brothers Apart. So it's, a little bit of the aesthetic stuff, dying, getting your sword. Merrick, he's the gentleman that's chopping wood and telling you secrets. This week I think I want to give the wolf a passive, stay, and aggressive trait, and using some of the code from that Gamejam, I'm probably going to add the co-op mode, where you'll be able to plug in a controller and have 2 players play at the same time, because my kids love that, and they'll be able to run around and fight enemies and stuff, and they're crazy for that stuff. So that's my plan for this week. Other than that, check out the description and you can go visit my Gamejam game and rate it appropriately, which obviously is amazing because you saw it, didn't you? It was so good. But actually, if you want to play it and go rate it, be honest about it and be sure to leave some feedback and tell me that you found it in the description here, because I don't know how many people are watching. Oh, grasshopper. Eat over here. But yeah, so this week I'm going to do some stuff, and I will see you next Sunday with hopefully some more progress. Other than that, you guys take care, and thanks again. Bye.